Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has warned that Nigeria's out-of-school children crisis could lead to increased recruitment for Boko Haram insurgents if not addressed. Speaking in Bauchi during the inauguration of several roads, he highlighted the World Bank's estimate of over 20 million children not in school, representing about 10% of Nigeria's population. Obasanjo emphasized the need for education and human capacity building to ensure development and a safer society. He urged leaders to work together to find lasting solutions to the issue, stating that we are preparing them for whatever form of banditry if the situation remains unchanged. Mazi, do you agree with the statement of the former President Olusegun Obasanjo?
I agree no less with him.
Okay.
I agree completely with him. Will they hear now? Those in the north, will they hear now? 20 million adults, school children roaming about. You know, I spent a good number of years in the north, calling Sokoto, Kano, Meduguri, Makode, Gombe. All those areas have been there. And that was why the former president, Dr. Jonathan, looked into the issue of Boko Haram. Education is key. When you are not informed, you are deformed. When you don't train people, when you don't send your people, your children to school, they become violent, they become armed robbers, they become all sorts of menace in the society. But their leaders, I don't want to use something that might be offensive to your ears. Grab. They are after leadership, rulership. They are after everything. Bring. They will not use it to develop that area. Especially the best legacy you give to your, any of your children or child is education. Education is key. A person who is not educated is a slave to other people. Now, Obasanjo has raised this issue. What are the leaders in the north? In the entire country, what are they doing? Our primary education is not there. Our tertiary institution is not there. Our secondary school, they are not working. They are not functioning. I listened to, I think one of the lawyers yesterday. He said, in advanced country, America, they subsidize power, they subsidize education to give chance for people to go to education. Some of these are leaders, even in the north. They enjoy free education to even their master's degree abroad. But today, the money meant for education is being torn out. Look at what is happening in our primary education. Is it functioning? Some children, some pupils are still studying under the tree in some villages. They are studying in the uncompleted buildings. So education is key. Let he who has ears hear what the Holy Spirit is talking.
Mazi, we know that education is key, right? A lot of Nigerians know, even our leaders know education is key. But we're still having out-of-school children, and we're still having primary, secondary, and tertiary education the way it is. People have complained about our curriculum being outdated and a lot of challenges that this sector is actually facing in Nigeria. But let's talk about how exactly we can come out of it with the few minutes that we have.
The only way we will come out is to encourage them. In the north, I remember 1976, 77, I was in Sokoto. They encouraged their children to go to school. Uruno Teachers College, they give them allowance every week. They give them everything free to encourage them. But then you see that even this educational disadvantaged states in the north, when you talk about check, they are not there. They now manage to pass from secondary school. They now list out their name, stamp their name to JAM. They give them admission at the detriment of us. So let us see a way to make sure education is subsidized. Make sure that education funded, the budget of education should be increased. Not be, I think they say 8%. It should be increased to 30%. It should be increased to 35%, so that the grassroots should be able to develop and they encourage their children to go to school. Parents should also stop sending their children to hawk during school hours. Let there be a steeper penalty for out-of-school children. Any child arrested during the school hour, like what is happening in Lagos, the parents should be held responsible and penalized. Then in the north, where the Alamajiri is there, their leaders should work and see how they will encourage them. Let them not use them as they are the ones they are used to regulation. They are the ones they used to fight. The Metasini in those days, I was in Sokoto, Kano when it happened. So they are the youth. The youth are leaders of tomorrow. But if the youth are not properly educated, they are deformed. So the youth in the north, their leaders should be able to encourage them. Let them understand the implication of not going to school.
All right.
And also tell them the advantage of going to school. It creates awareness. It makes you to reason properly, not reason abnormally like a person that doesn't have senses.
Thank you so much, Mazi, for your analysis on the show today. We appreciate you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
And we hope to have you some other time.